right. Hey, what's up, Mr. Fiend? How you doing, man? Oh, my nose itches. So I am not gonna be doing the whole weekly today on this guy. He's only at 6 out of 100. I have the good ones. I have the bosses and leave Lamansk, but I really don't feel like grinding out all of them tonight. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do the 15-ish weeklies. And swap over, do some on the... I'm pretty close to being done with the weekly on EU. And then we are probably going to call it good on that. Nice, nice. Hey, what's up, Harms? What's up, Rage? How you doing, man? But yeah, there's no way I'm going to try to knock out the weekly on this guy. I'll be able to knock out the weekly just by doing the dailies over the next few days and whatnot. And I may get a wild hair at my ass at, some point tomorrow night and just knock out the last of the weekly on this guy, but I really don't feel like just non-stop doing it tonight. Oh, nice. Hey, what's up, Manthan? Hey, what's up, Otherworldly? How you doing, man? Hope I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Honestly, looking forward to knocking out the weeklies and the... Stop. The weekly and dailies, because No Man's Sky has a new expedition out. And I want to go and do that, honestly. I didn't know they had a new one going right now. So I'm looking forward to playing that here in a little bit after I'm done with this. Let's get in there real deep like Paladin. Real deep. You hear the new expedition is pretty good. I just started it last night when the servers were down on this game, and I've gotten to the second set of milestones. I haven't actually done them yet, so not sure. But I haven't played No Man's Sky in probably almost a year, so I had to play the old expeditions because I missed most of them. I had to play them offline. There's a way you can do it, like you can download them and put the files in or whatever and play the old expeditions. So I'm kind of enjoying the fact that there's a new ship that you can customize, like holy shit customize, and it's got autopilot, which is going to be a game changer. Hey, what's up, Hagen? I hate trying to shoot this guy while he's running like left and right a bunch. Like these NPCs have no weight to them when they move. They have no momentum. So when they like change directions, they change directions in like a split second. So it's hard to track them when they're sporadic like that. Oh, made it. Nice. Yes, hold on. Let me not look at chat for a second because I don't want to get shot. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to get shot in the back. Oh no, that guy died. That was a friendly. Did he die to just NPCs, or did he die to somebody shooting him while NPCs were shooting him? I swear I just heard. That was a player. What are you looking at, my man? Oh, he's dead. No, 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 no. AK is good. The AK is too good, honestly. I can't believe it's been this strong for this long. Like, the AK is so far above other guns in terms of, like, being good at all ranges. It's good at medium, it's good at short, it's decent at long range because of how much damage each bullet does. I can't believe it's been on top as long as it has, because it was on top before I quit, and it's still on top. Like, the only guns that are really better close up to my knowledge are like the DSA, which they're about to rework all of the NATO 7.62 guns, so they may not be on top for long, but the SA-58, the DSA, after it's arsenaled. I mean, I think the A5 beats it like really close, like, you know, from here to here. But, and then like SMGs obviously beat it up close, but that's just the Vector, the SR3, and the MP7, I think. Pre-inertia Tarkov, dude, telling you. Yesterday, the clan leader decided PvP outpost the entire clan for the weekly. Filled the server and got no enemies. That'll happen. Since the new patch with the anomalous rift nerf, kind of want to go play some Fallout. Hell yeah. Oh, I ran past the fucking thing. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the AK-15's... Dude, the AK-15's too good. Like, it's just such a good gun. It does so much damage. The AMB-17. The AMB-17, to my knowledge, because I have the AM-17, the AMB, to my knowledge, it's only great until if you're hitting your headshots, right? Because it just doesn't do damage otherwise. I feel like the AMB-17 doesn't do a lot of damage unless they're headshots. Whereas this gun, you can kind of just shoot them. Like, I had the AMB and used it for a while. I think it's only plus 10 at the moment. Yeah, it's only plus 10. But it didn't seem to be as good, like, even when this was only plus 10. QBU's your favorite? Dude, on EU, I'm liking the QBU A545 combo. I'm just hoping that I can get the plus 15 before long on it, because right now I think it's plus 12 or 13 on EU. I don't have enough tools right now, but I'm hoping the battle pass will give me enough. Okay, so we only need one more to be at 15. Oh, gamble. That's what's up. We get to do a gambles. Shops. This. Buy this. Oh, I might have to keep that because apparently the saw is going to be really good for operations, for heals. You don't understand the arsenal thing? Is there a guide or a basic? I can give you a basic rundown of it. I'm keeping this. Even though it sells back for 5,000, I think this is going to be a very good gun for the whatchamacallit when they come out. And worst comes to worst, I can sell it for quite a bit of money. So we're holding on to that. I would love to sell it, but I think I'd be better off holding on to it. Dude, if the saw gets an arsenal, I might run it because the saw is a monster, dude. The saw and the RPK are both monsters. Just you have so many bullets. You put money on it, dude. I hope if it does, I might hold on to this just for that. Because if it gets an arsenal, dude, I'm definitely running that. All right, so I don't think we'll run back and we'll do another Lemansk run real fast. We'll see how many tasks we can knock out. That go around, there was nothing but duty in there, so we're gonna go see if we can get some more things knocked out. Because if it's a free farm, I might do more than just the bare minimum. Because why not, you know? Sadly, I don't have the EBR leveled up. If I had the EBR leveled up, I'd probably run it over the QBU just so they have the same ammo. But same problem on this server that I have on EU. I think a lot of spare parts, but I don't think I have enough tools. So, and my QBU is already plus 15, so it's kind of hard to not run it. Does the anomalous champagne work? I honestly don't know, man. I'm just popping it for the buff because it gives me vitality. I don't know if it actually gives you anything extra from like barter materials. I don't think it does. But I'm popping it for just the fact that it stacks on top of the pea soup for vitality and all that shit. Once I get the EBR 2 plus 15, I will be using it instead of the QBU, though. Just because I like to run different guns, man. The QBU's great. Don't get me wrong. But I'm running the QBU on EU. So I'm kind of wanting to run the AK-15 EBR combo on this server. And honestly, if I get the SA-58, because I only need one more part for it on this server, I think it's this server. If I get the SA-58, I'll probably, after I get the EBR to plus 15, I'll probably plus 15 it and run it instead of the AK-15, just to get a different, you know, gun. I like change. I like to run different things. And there are no bosses up right now. 7.62 is a slightly better ammo type. Yeah, I like the 5.45, but apparently the 5.45 and the 5.56 are getting reworked. I don't remember who said that in chat. Oh, it may have been somebody that DM'd me. I really don't remember, but they're supposedly reworking the numbers on the 5.56 and the 5.45 to make it more competitive. So my 5.45 guns may get a lot better to bring them up on par with 7.62. Supposedly 5.56 and 5.45. Oh, it's this guy. He's always in here. He's usually in here with a group though, so I'm wondering where the rest of his friends are. I don't know. I might stream a little No Man's Sky, honestly, just for the hell of it. We'll see how I feel. What a rat! Nah, he wasn't. I don't think he was camping. I think he ran up behind me while I was when I ran past. I think he just happened to be running the same way. I don't think he was camping. That guy generally doesn't camp. He generally, I see him all over the map. So I'm not gonna call him or like, you know, camping rat, whatever. I don't think that's what he was doing. Because I've fought him all over the place. You curious to see how the ammo change comes? Dude, I'm hoping that they make some of the guns better. Like if they buff the five, I don't want them to buff all the guns. I think they're not buffing the guns. They're buffing the actual ammo. And apparently they're going to be reworking, and this is all people. This is secondhand information. None of this is what the fuck. None of this is actual official. Somebody told me that works at the company, but they're apparently going to be reworking the FN, not the FN, the FAMAS, and changing the overheat on it to where I think it overheats sooner, so that all the people rocking the 100 round drum don't get so many before it overheats. Which, if they buff the 5.56 ammo to be better, they're going to have to do that, or the FAMAS is going to be broken with a 100 round drum. So I think that would offset the FAMAS being super, super strong after they rebuff, or after they buff 5.56 ammo. Because if they leave it at, because doesn't it overheat at like 71 bullets or something crazy right now? If they leave that as the overheat cap and they actually buff 5.56 ammo to be better and do more damage, it's going to be broken as hell. The FAMAS will. Because the FAMAS and the LR300 are the only guns that can use the drum, right? And the LR300 is a lot less common, so... Oh, the Arsenal AUG can use the drum? I don't think the Arsenal AUG is as broken as the FAMAS, though, as far as how many people use it. What's the, does anybody know the Arsenal AUG's overheat off the top of their head? There's no boss. This boss is bugged. Damn. .56? Yeah, 56 is not bad. Because you can run a 60 round drum on those guns. So if it overheats at 56, that's a pretty good number. So I don't think the Arsenal, or no, the bullet change is going to affect it as much as it would the FAMAS. Being able to, oh, he's under the ground right here. Boo. Was that a person or a zombie? I'm not chasing that guy. He's probably just hiding in a... Nope. I was about to say he's probably hiding in a room somewhere, but... Bet he's on top of that. He's in the construction site hiding. I'm not going to try to sit here and... I'm definitely not running in there while he's camping somewhere. Because right now he is camping. So we're gonna let him camp in there all he wants to. The M1FA, yeah, the M1FA is full auto. That's what the FA stands for, I'm pretty sure. And then that goes into the EBR. The only M1A that's not a full auto is the blue version that you get from the quest. And can you even make that one anymore? I think you can still make it. I'd love for another boss to spawn. Nope, that one was under the ground and died cramming, I guess. Now I think that guy is camping the boss because he knows it's bugged and he's waiting on people to come up there. Thing broke my armor. I really wish my EBR was plus 15 so I could bring it in here. It's not going to be as good as the QBU just because it's got a slower fire rate and more recoil, but I think it would be fun. I don't think we're going to get anything done in here. There's no bosses popping, and the one boss that is up is bugged. What brought me back? I always said I was going to continue to make videos on any new quests and such. And mainly to make sure that I'm not a liar. But I'm doing all of the season shit to get free stuff. And also because I needed to upgrade some gear so that I can do some of the stuff easier. Like, it's a lot easier to make videos on quests when I've got good gear. So this guy and my EU Merc are going to be the ones I play the majority of the time. Well, this boss is up. See if I can get in here and get him dead before the guy comes and camps. Or not really camps, but event things, I guess. There the boss is. Please go away so I can reload. That was a weird ass fight. It was fun though. We both got knocked. Dude, that was the dumbest. That was the dumbest fight. We're both punching each other while we're knocked. That fight was so stupid. Now, the real question is this guy still up here camping somewhere? That fight was so dumb. Oh, come on. Scooby-Doo ass fight. Yeah, dude, that was so stupid. Did I have ghouls beating on me when he first came in? Was I taking damage from them too, or was it just him shooting me that knocked me? I honestly don't remember and I wasn't paying attention. Hey, what's up, GG? How you doing, man? Ghouls knocked him. I know they knocked him because he was almost dead, but were they attacking me? Or were they only attacking him after I got knocked? I'm trying to figure out if he did all the damage to me or if I took damage from ghouls as well. Because I know they were chasing me. But I don't know if they hit me or not. I really wasn't paying attention. They were not behind you beforehand? Gotcha. Okay, I'm probably not gonna go back in there, honestly, because I'm at 21, but oh, there we go, flame, nice. We got a few crates to open here. The bosses were taking a little bit too long to go back in there. I don't feel like farming them all night like that. Is this the guy that I almost have SA-58 on? I cannot remember. No. Wait, no. Who do I almost have? Is it my little dude I've almost got it on? This is the guy who's almost got Carbach. To not target the knock players. Oh, no, Manthan, I'm talking about was I taking damage from the ghouls before I got knocked? Like while he was shooting me? Were they attacking me as well? Or were they only attacking him? Because I know they weren't attacking me when I was knocked. I just didn't know if they were hit. Like, I don't know if they contributed to me being knocked. They weren't? Okay. Why am I not using the stinky motif? I don't have the real Desert Eagle, so I don't think I can use a motif. I think the motifs only work on the big version. Like, this one only works on the actual Deagle. So I don't have a motif that'll work on the veteran one. All right. Boo. Yep, not gonna be using this anytime soon. Since I can't get any frickin'... Can you put any sights on this damn thing? There we go. Okay. You hope the new shotgun gets a decent motif? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so we're up to 138 on this guy. Obviously, we still have the 45 and the 100 to do. I'm not grinding those out tonight. So we're going to swap over, and I think we're pretty close on EU to being done. With the actual weekly. This did not sell last night, but the other two things did sell. The RMO and the little pistol shotgun, the OTS-5, I think it was. They sold, as you can see. I think I deleted the mail, though. Yeah, I deleted the mail. One of them sold, I think the RMO sold for 1.6 mil, and the other one sold for 500 or 600K. So I actually have a little bit of money for once on this guy. This didn't sell. I'm going to hold on to it for now. I may try to sell it in the future. But if not, I'll end up just using it. You can sell... well, they came out of the crate, Blaze Gamer. They came from this crate. Anything out of this gambling crate you can sell, like the handmade laser. I got this OTS 62, and I had the RMO that I could... And they're all bind on equip. So... I still want this. I still want this. And I would love to have this on this little guy because I don't have a combat suit. Now, granted, I still want, you know, these 3 guns because they're guns, but... Okay, so how far are we? We're at 71 out of 100 for the tasks here. And I also got the good rolls on this one. Oh, wait, no, these re-rolled. Fuck. I got to try to re-roll them. Damn it, hold on. Leave... Hey, there we go. Leave Le Mans. Like that one. I don't care about... Oh, look, there. 2 rolls, and we got all 3 that we want. Good to go. We are heading to Le Mans. If you've got a SA-58 that's almost maxed out, Blaze, you'll be fine. Because that's still a very good weapon. Now, it might not remain a good weapon forever, though, because they're going to rework all the NATO 7.62 guns. Like the SCAR, the SA-58, the DSA. What's the other? And these are the master tier blue ones. They got blue, white, and green. And once you make the master ones, you can swap all 3 of those back and forth for free at the vendor. Like if you don't like the blue one. I like the blue one and the white ones, but the white ones lately have been like a little too bright. So I've started using the blue ones. Yeah, the new night visions, the greens are still terrible. Just a heads up. Like, the greens are still way too bright. and they just wash everything out. The blues and the white are the two that are generally everybody's like go-to. They want either the white or the blue, and it depends on your personal preference. The whites are good, but they seem like they're a little too bright. All these bosses are up, and that's bothering me. I feel like they're camping them. Oh, they added a bunch of jump pads to Lemansk as well, so you can get around faster. Mostly in the south, though. Could finally get around the campers. Well, they also changed it to where you only spawn in the south of Lemansk. Like, there are no north spawns. So if you come back, you're going to be in the south and have to work your way back up north. That's the boss right there. Wait, was that a processed? Transform that before somebody gets it. That's a lot of money. Oh, shit. I'm honestly, there's a boss there, but I'm leaving. I've got 20 something limbo on me, and somebody will take that bag just to be a dick. Like, I'm afraid somebody would see that bag with that much limbo and be like, ah, nah, I'm taking this bag to throw down just because he's got 22 limbo on him. The new backpacks. Oh yeah, that's another thing they added, Blaze Gamer. If you haven't looked, I'll show you here in a second. Like my guy right now, I'm using the SMC container, which is craftable now. They added a bunch of new containers and a bunch of new backpacks that you can craft. That thing, whatever the fuck it's called. But instead of just having a few backpacks and a few containers, now you have a coffin backpack, a secret valley backpack, and a utility vest that all have a different amount of slots and different things that they do well. And then containers, you have, that's not containers, the SMC container, the hive, which this used to be just from the crates, like the gambling crates you can buy with season points. Now you still have the Berloga, and now you have a barrel container, and all containers are usable with all armors now. So there's a bunch of stuff that's changed. Whew, we're up to 55 limbo plasm. My guy.
Good work. Thanks.
They have more carry weight than backpacks. Yeah, they do. But I generally, if I'm just farming bosses in Lemansk, I use this so that I can have some actual PvP stats. Yeah, we're good. We're going back. Yeah, all of the containers and all of the backpacks are usable on anything, and there are 4 containers and 3 backpacks that are master now. Yeah, they're all usable on anything now. They did change them though. The hive, my hive build, that I had before the change, I can't use anymore because it gives me just a little bit too much psi. But for the most part, they're still pretty comparable to what they used to be. We got a 765 4-slot containers. Yeah, I got lucky and I got this one out of a gambling crate on my duty guy on this server at the end of last season. So I didn't have to buy this or make it, which is why I sent it over to this guy, because I was like, yeah, I'll take free stuff. I didn't know there was a bouncy pad there. No. Chill it. By the way, these little things count as real bosses for the quest, so that's why I'm killing him. Wait, the rat boss is back up? Huh. Well, we'll try to kill him again. I don't know if I'll be able to before somebody shows up to kill me. You just re-rolled it till it went to play. I didn't want to re-roll blues and all my other stuff, so I was just like, whatever. Is the cat still up? Is there nobody in this server? That would be amazing if I was just by myself. I would love that, honestly, because I would love to get done with this weekly, because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go play No Man's Sky. Playing it last night really kind of re-sparked my my interest in that game. To be fair, the NA servers are low pop right now. I swear the NA servers feel dead as hell. I hope there's one around the corner, otherwise this one's bugged. Oh, are you serious? This one's bugged? Come on, dude. Oh. Oh, fuck. Nice, nice, nice. I wonder how much a processed limbo goes for. Oh, shit. That's another boss. Hold on. I need to check. Oh my god, that zombie scared me. I thought it was a dude camping waiting on me to jump. When was the last mission? An hour and 52? So there's no arty hunters running around in there. Oh, 5 mil or something? Dude, if I get another processed limbo, I'm going to try to get it out without popping it. Because I would love to sell that for a ton of money. I kind of wanted to pop that one because I like having a surplus of limbo plasm so that if I need to make something, I'm good for a while. I've got 55. I don't really need any more. It's like 7 a.m. for them. Nice. Yeah, that's... dude, if I get a free farm server on this guy right now, I am okay with that. Oh, wait, they buffed him last maintenance? Did they really? What did they do to him? Like, what did they change? Yeah, 57 limbo. We're probably good for quite a while on that. The thing that I'm short on is batteries, but half the time there's no airdrops in there when I'm playing because it's very, very late at night. Wait a minute. Have I picked up the quests? Yes. We still have all the weeklies. I'm going to see if I can upgrade this thing. Do I have any things? I've got 2. Boo. Most of us from NA went to REU. I mean, I don't blame you, man. NA is kind of dead. It's kind of hard to... In EU? It's not right now. If you wanted to log into EU right now and do it, there's... I mean, that's when I did mine. I did the Rafa quest on this guy. I did all the man's quests because I've got the rune. And at this time of night, it's pretty chill, it seems. What are we at now? We are at 86. We're so close. We're so close. All right, SA-58 red part right here, baby. That's not a red part, you son of a bitch. I'll take those batteries, though. How are my arties looking? They're looking bright. SA's better but easier to get AK. Yeah, but I don't want the AK on this guy, dude. The only reason I want the SA-58 is because I'm literally 1 part away. I just need the red part. Arguing that SA is bad. It's not bad. Plus 15, it still does good damage. It's not as good as the AK-15. I won't lie there. It's definitely not as good as the AK-15. Or the DSA 58, but the DSA is better close range and not as good once you get farther away, so it's kind of a trade-off. I think the SA-58 is better at distance. It's always the red part. Not for me, man. I just logged off my NA dude, and he's got like 5 or 6 guns that I have all of the parts except for the yellow. I don't get the yellows. I get the reds a lot easier. You sold your SA and converted it to season currency? I'm not going to do that. I would like it if I get it. I'm not going to plus 15 it anytime soon. I could probably get it up to plus 10, but I'm going to get my A545 up to plus 15 and then do whatever I want to. What I really need to focus on is getting the A545 drum. Are there any on the thing yet? Magazine, so... or search. Yeah, they're like 7 mil. I do need that A545 drum mag though. 15 extra rounds for close-up fights would be nice. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. There's 2 bosses up. I'm hoping there's a mini boss here. Is there a chimera running around somewhere? You're switching to Cove? I don't know, man. Switching to Cove on EU seems like a bad idea. Stay murking. I kind of like fighting the Rise, honestly, in what is this, Mines? I feel like Cov is the smallest faction on EU, numbers wise. There's the boss. Why are there still so many when their boss is dead? I missed. Oh, boss. Nice, nice, nice. I gotta get more black plates. There's no boss up here. I kind of want to go do that installation, but do I risk it? I'll do it when we get back if it's still there. The A545 out DPS is the FN 2000 in close range. I think, but I don't think it. The FN 2000 does better at range. It doesn't have as much recoil. When did you swap to Cov, Creddy? Or is it a different character? FN got 0.5 recoil, yeah. I think this one's got, with all the shit I have on it, it's got, well, it's got 0.48 and 0.13 on the horizontal, but I think the FN 2000 has less horizontal, which the horizontal is the problem because you can't account for it. Is it a game changer? Or is it more? I mean, honestly, since I'm not using this gun for range, it's not much different. Like, it's got more spread reduction, but less horizontal recoil reduction and recoil reduction. All this does is minus spread and minus horizontal. This is the better of the two for everything because it takes it down to 0.42 and 0.12. The spread's at 0.43, and this only takes it down to 0.37. But it does add some ADS time and some draw speed and a little bit of sway. I like running this because I run solo. And I use it on this so that they don't know where I'm shooting them from. Neither one of these guns have a ton of recoil, though. If it's a gun like a 7.62 gun, the silencer actually may be worse for you because it's going to not help your recoil as much. But these guns don't have a ton of recoil. Hold on, let me show you here. So with the suppressor, let me get off that guy. It's still very controllable on the recoil. And I'm not going to be using this gun past about that range for the most part. Anything farther, and I'm going to get this gun out. Oh, I forgot to change it. Hold up. Anything farther than that, which is... doesn't tell me how far, but I'll be using this gun. And it has no recoil for the most part. It's got vert that I'm pulling down, but it's very manageable. Now, you can kind of see the difference on this one between suppressor and not by the horizontal when it's jumping around here. There's much less horizontal bounce with the muzzle brake. But that's why I carry it with me, because if I'm doing something where it's like an outpost, I don't need a suppressor, so I can swap to the one that's got better recoil reduction. And that works on both of them. But I generally run just the suppressor on the Virtuoso or /QBU. And for this one, I just swap back and forth because sometimes I don't want people to know where I'm at when I'm clearing a den by myself. And correct me if I'm wrong, but if you kill somebody with a suppressor, does it still show up as a death marker, or does it void the death marker? I think it voids the death marker, right? Like, their friends don't see them where they died anymore. Which is also really nice when you're playing solo. That way people don't know. They do see it. Did they remove that? Because I swear that's how it used to work. Is that not how that used to work, or am I confusing this with another game? I could have sworn that was what this game had. I could have sworn, and it may, I don't know, I'll have to look, but I thought that's how it used to be when you used a suppressor, is they had no death marker. It doesn't show them which direction you're firing from. Like, your screen will just have a circle that's blue or red when you're getting shot. GoPro's dying? Always. Always dying. Let me get away from these dogs and I'll fix it. Yeah, it's a piece of shit because it's the GoPro. One of these days I'm going to get a new camera. DSLR cameras are cheap nowadays, so I'm probably just gonna splurge and get like a $3-ish $100 DSLR camera for streaming. Every one of those hipfire bullets hit the railing. Was that a... That sounded like a player. Went split screen, dude. That camera is so. The GoPros are so terrible. I would never recommend a GoPro to anybody for anything because they overheat just in general. Like if you try to use it for, you know, anything outside, like say you were on a motorcycle or anything like that, they overheat so fast. So they don't even do what they were meant to do well. Just needed to have it repaired. Yeah. Well, the crazy thing is, like, brand new DSLR cameras are now cheap compared to what they used to be. Back when I was making videos and streaming way back, like, you know, 8 years ago or whatever it was, I looked into one and it was like almost $1,000 for a cheap DSLR camera because they were the new thing. And now you can get a DSLR camera for like $300. They're still that. I just looked at one. I just looked at I think it was a Sony, brand new the other day from eBay, or not eBay, from Best Buy, and it was only like $3.99. It was a Sony, or something Rebel, I think. Sony Rebel something something. A terrible one? Is that Rebel, whatever it is, a terrible camera? I don't know. Oh shit, I fell off. Rebel's kind of bad. Now remember, are you fucking serious? The rats? Why were the rats doing so much damage? Oh, what the fuck? I usually can run around those rats, no problem. Why am I in here? You also have to take into account, Creddy, I'm not going to be doing any actual camera shit with it. I'm just using it for a webcam. Like, I don't need a camera that can be like, oh, I'm going to go take the most beautiful photos. I'm not doing that shit with it. It's just a webcam. So, get an Elgato. The only thing I don't like about Elgatos, unless they change something, is you can't really zoom and crop them like you can a camera. Like the one thing I like about having a camera for a webcam is you can like zoom it in, crop it, and like kind of get it like you want it. Where every quote unquote webcam I've had, they don't really let you do that. You can? I might have to look into that then. Because I had the... What was the one everybody used to use way back in the day? Like a Logitech C920 or something. I don't remember what it was. And you really couldn't do much with it. Did you send it in chat? Or... If you sent it in chat, then it did not show, but... Don't you have my Discord server? You could just DM me. Is this thing reloaded? It is. Yeah, I don't... Like I said, the only reason I was getting a webcam or a DSLR cam for a webcam is because it's the 4K camera that you can crop and all that other shit. Whereas webcams, legitimate webcams, they didn't used to have the option. Did I just see somebody run into the left? I saw a Chimera down in there. Wait, where'd the Chimera go? I don't know. There was a Chimera in there, but I think he might have died to the thing. What are they shooting at? Is that the boss? That is the boss. My Discord server is linked in my About Me on YouTube. Is that a person? I saw a dude running. Might have been that zombie. Oh shit, there's a zombie there. That was weird, there was a zombie inside there. Are we done yet? We are. Okay. Head back. Open up our little crates that we have. You're in, but you can't type. Have you accepted a role or whatnot? You might have to accept like whatever the thing is. You might have to like agree to the terms and say you're not gonna post pornography and all that bullshit. Yeah, you got to go set your role or whatnot. And at the least, you should be able to see my name and DM me out of that. But yeah, I don't make nearly enough money because I barely make any money off this. I'm kind of lose money actually when I stream and stuff. Hang on, let me get my where's Discord at? What the fuck? There it is. Under the rules section, you should be able to click a green check mark to say you agree. Yeah, you should be able to click on rules, and there's a green check mark with 611 checks next to it, or number next to it. You should be able to click that, and then it'll let you talk and whatnot. Came back to tell you found a chai tack. Nice, dude. Congrats. You know how it works normally, but you can't do it. I'm trying to look through the names here. I mean, I can try to just make you a regular and see if that works. Or I think it's actually a newbie. I bumped you up to whatever, so see if you can do it now. All right. I am holy shit overweight. Hold on. Split that up. Move that. I don't need this much ammo. Don't need that. We can throw that away as well. Let's put some of these damn plates away. Sell that. I think we're gonna rock, instead of the Unity skin, we're gonna rock the Experience Hunter skin for a bit since it's new. We got 9 of those. Okay, okay. Let's see. We also have enough for 1 gamble. Let's open these first. Okay, okay. I don't think I need any of that. Alright, take it easy, Creddy. You said it's in chat, right? Oh, there we go. Elgato Facecam 4K. Yeah, I'll check that out, dude, because I definitely need to get rid of this thing. And the good thing about an Elgato is it would fit on most of my webcam mounts if I have one instead of the camera that you got to get a special one for. But I'll definitely check that out. I appreciate the info on it. All right, so we've gambled. Let's see what we actually need out of... Oh, come on now. Out of all this. Because I don't think we need any of that. I think we have it all. We've got the pink. We got the carbach, and we got the pink. So those are all sellables. There's another 600. All right, here's the real thing we're doing here. Let's get this little thing here so I can get my Elbrus, my CD4, or my drum mag. That's all I want out of these for now. For now. Of course that was there. Sure. Damn it. Does this sell, or do I need to just sell it back for 2,000? Pull a Chi-Tac? Well, there was a Chi-Tac, quote unquote. Always right side? I always go middle, bro. It doesn't really matter. It's all predetermined. Sell it back for 2K? Okay. That's sad. Dude, I want this. Really do. Really do. I've got the Ergo 7.62 mag that I'm not selling because I'm afraid I'll end up getting a gun I can use it on. Okay. We are up to 4 mil, though. That's always nice. It's always nice. Let's go see if we... Did we get any upgrade materials? Materials? We got 5. Let's break our heart. Damn it. If you watch people do huge case pulls, for some reason, right side average the most. Well, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter where you pick, though, because the crates, once you open the crate, it's already predetermined what you get. And where it shows up on the, like, what you click is all there to make you want to gamble more, because you're like, oh, I missed out on a red part on the right. Like, as soon as you click the open button, it's already predetermined what you're getting, so it doesn't matter where you click. What's up, Kia? How you doing, man? You need the red SA50R? Yeah. I pulled the yellow a couple streams ago. Which is weird because if you look on my other character, I don't get yellow parts. Generally, I get stuck on red parts and need the yellow. Like, look at this shit. We got the XM8, the Scar, MG, the Thunderbird, and now I just got the Carbach red part. I get everything except for the yellow part. So that's generally what I get stuck on is the yellows. Which was strange to pull that yellow SA58 part. Give me rent. Brother, do you I can send this back, man. That's a lot of money, and you gave me 500K the other day. And I do appreciate the support. But if you want me to send this back, I can. Because that's a lot of money. And I'm still holding out hope that I pull the drum mag. I probably don't need that many of these. So we're done with the weekly on this guy. We're done with the 15 tasks for sure. We can't gamble on this guy because there's no way. Drum mag. No, I want the drum mag. Well, I mean, I could technically use it on that, but I want the drum mag for this. It's got the 60 rounder on it right now, but I feel like the 75 round drum would be great for this since I pretty much only use it for close quarters. The real thing is like, wait, what do we got here? Daily logins. All right. I'll take more upgrade materials. You got the SA a couple days ago. Nice. The minus bleed on the intercept is so noticeable. I'm kind of at a point where I'm not sure what to farm for on this guy, though. We could go knock out some... Let's go start knocking out our daily... We kind of need to knock that out because I do need serum. I've already bought all the serum I can buy with talismans. That was the very first thing oh shit, wait a minute. Let me hop back in here and get this stupid metal detector. Hold on. We're gonna knock out some quests real fast and some dailies. Start working on the weekly. Are the Arty Hunters up? They are not. Hello? I hate it when they're in the water because you can't see them. Okay, done with that. What are my thoughts on the artifact and container rework? Well, the artifact rework I really haven't noticed. Like, what they changed hasn't affected me with my small amount of artifacts I have. The container rework, I love the fact that they added so many new containers. Because it doesn't just pigeonhole you into, well, I guess I'm making a Bear's Den 6, or I guess I'm going to run the Hive. That was really your only options, because nobody ran backpacks for the most part. Because it just wasn't worth it unless you were farming. Now they've got 3 backpacks and more containers, so that's always a good thing. More is always better when it comes to choices, in my opinion. Like, having 3 backpacks that are very different as far as kind of how you can use them, and then 4 containers is I really like that. Have to remake it from scratch. What were you rocking? Were you doing the brine build like most people were? You love the coffin? That's the one that I've got that Jaga something with a J. I got the one right before the coffin. You were doing the brine build? I didn't expect them to let that build go forever, because that build was kind of broken. And you had to drink brine to offset it, so Jagtash, yeah, that thing. I wasn't surprised when they nerfed that build. I really wasn't. My build is crap right now. Like, it is not even really a build. I'm just rocking a branch, a shard, a brime, and a scallop. A little bit of BR, a little bit of healing effectiveness, a little bit of vitality. But then again, my suit's not great. Like, I don't have an actual good suit. I'm just rocking the Zivkos. What the hell? Since when? I don't remember. I'd have to look. Somebody sent me a rhyme that was plus 12 already. The scallop I bought. Somebody sent me one of my, what do you call them? One of my branches got sent to me. The other one's from the quest in Lemansk. Pretty sure there's no arties up, but oh wait, this is a quest? This is a daily. What's up, Question? How you doing, man? There's an arty hunter over there. Bubblegum, 2 shards and a branch. I've got the SMC container just because I got it out of... Thanks for the lemon, I guess. Just because I got it out of the crates last season. Fucking lemons, dude. Let's go get the artifact hunter so that I can knock one of the 2 out. What boss is that? The Fiend? Well, if I can kill him before he gets near me, it'll be fine, but otherwise... The Fiend does so much damage outside of Lemansk. I think it does like 40% of my health on a swing. Honestly, I'm kind of wanting to buy shrimp on this server, like a pink or a master shrimp. Just to swap in for carry weight and BR when I get a little overweight. Oh no, they're all underground. That one I just ran past right there was underground. Can I actually put my heal back in? We're a little bit overweight still. Good to go. I kind of want to go check this outpost out. Actually, where are we at? We need to kill mutants. Whatever, we're still going to go check the outpost out. If I die, I die. I don't really have anything on me that I care about losing. Very few actual barter mats, so. Yeah, no, they still... Bosses still spawn under the ground, not even just regular enemies. Too many grenades, man. That's ridiculous, man. Why do they all throw grenades? How can we make these enemies more annoying? Every one of them throws grenades. Where's the other one? God damn it. I can't even get to that one without having to go all the way around. Whatever. Here comes an enemy. I mean, he can only come from one of two ways.
They have me cornered. Help!
His fall damage gave him away. I need to move now though because he's gonna know I was up there. Hey, take it easy, Q. Can't pop that back out, can I? Nope. Because I got that. That's what it is. Uh-oh. Hey, what's up, Ian? How you doing, man? Hey, that Jaeger suit's putting in fucking work. Me and him both killed about the same amount so far. Have I ever built the Ash? No, because back when the Ash first got introduced, when I was playing a lot more and building all the guns, it was kind of a meme gun. Because you had to put a bunch of serum into making the suppressor and the mag, I think, or some shit, right? Or was it just a suppressor? That was just bad timing on that fella. Oh, I don't care about the rise encampment. That was a lot of that was like 2v1 for or 2v however many for a while. Where'd that guy go? Yo, what? There was an enemy here. He shot at me and ran this way, and now he's gone? I am confused. Where'd he go? What? Dude, how did he get gone so fast?
I noticed some jerks.
That poor bastard's about to find that guy. I have a feeling he's just sitting in there camping. Maybe not. No clue. I'm glad he's a bad shot. You got the yellow wriggle part on the wrong character? Nice. I would rock the wriggle, riggle, whatever it's called. I'd rock that on this guy because it's got more BR than the one I've got on. Hey, what's up, Ishak? What do I think about the new artifact system? It didn't really affect me, man, because I don't have a bunch of really good artifact builds. And them adding more containers is always good, in my opinion. Alright, there's the 2 of those I need for the daily. Am I done with my metal detector? Yeah. That's some insane 2v2 synergy. Yeah, he was actually pushing, even though he's wearing pink gear, he was actually pushing fights with me instead of sitting back and just camping. So that makes it you can overcome a lack of gear if there's somebody helping you, for sure, if you're actually pushing with them. Especially if it's like a 2v1 situation. If he'd have just sat back and camped, I could have gotten killed. And they would have pushed in there and been able to kill him too. Meet us on the outpost, Lemansk. What out? Wait, outpost in Lemansk? What are we talking about? I kind of don't need to be doing outposts right now because I'll get to a point where I need those for the weekly anyway. So I should probably hold off on those until I actually need them. Once I get to the point where I really need the outpost, that's when it's going to be like pulling teeth to get one. Bro had movement, dodged the nades and shots. Yeah, he wasn't bad. Just turn in all this stuff. Sell all this shit. We don't need those. I do need to get another set of injectors out of here though, because down to my last one. Don't need this anymore. Could do with a little bit more ammo. Put that up. Let's check my... I don't have any pouches. Well, I guess I could do this. I've got 2 pouches there. Or 2 plates. Do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And let's pop another Astrixin. I actually got enough med kits for now. Let's get a little bit more ammo. Those itches so bad. So we need to go kill a bunch of... Actually, let's get a few more shoddy shells since we're going to go kill a bunch of mutants. System rewards. Give me rent if you're still in here. I'm gonna claim this money you sent me, and if you want it back, just let me know and I'll send you your money back, because you're too kind. You did not have to do that. Let's get rid of all that system shit. We got 450 more points, which is another... Oh, we got another box. Oh shit, I got a quantum generator from the outpost. Hell yeah. Plus these things. Wish there was a flashlight. I mean, I could... I feel like it would be very underwhelming. I will always take those. I have 41 plus 22, so I've got 63 of these, and it's just the stupid parts or the tools that I'm always behind on. Dude, my allergies are kicking my ass. Try getting the. I would have to make that full line, man. The only reason I got the Jagstadt or whatever it's called is because I had already made, or I didn't make. I had the NPA backpack that turned into that. So I was like, well, if I'm already, you know, one step away from it. I mean, we could always go back and make... Well, I don't even think I'd have to go back. I think I've got enough mats from the old world to make one. I could probably make my way up to it. I'm just killing mutants right now because both my quests need mutants. I might even have a bunch of coupons to be able to pop on it, honestly. Once I get my A5 plussed all the way up and hopefully get the drum mag, I won't be spending any money on guns aside from dumping like upgrade materials into them when I get them, but I won't be buying them.
Some assholes ahead.
So I would like to start saving up for the Elbrus at some point. Oh, bitch. I was not paying attention. Let's sit here, wait for this to go away. Path of Fools. And dude, I would just use, I would honestly just use points to buy those. I would use stall coins or whatever they're called, the currency. I would not go back and farm those mats. I don't like running all the way back to the bar, or from the bar to the dead city. It's just such a shit farm. You know there's a problem when it's easier to farm late game mats than it is to farm veteran mats. Plus, the that what you call it that you're talking about? That backpack, the vest, it takes serum, and I still need serum. Because unless I get the CD4, I'm gonna need to make the mule or the ace. Because I need a better suit than the Zivkos. The Zivkos is not great for being shot at. It's got a good resistances on it for what it is, but I probably shouldn't run with my shotgun out because there's always a frickin' duty or somebody over in our area after emissions. I hate to spend serum on a bag when I don't have a good suit yet. Is my problem. This suit is better than the Trump. Don't get me wrong. But it's not something I want to use forever. Stupid bird. 400 side trackers. I mean, you could always go to Stillwater and farm them. You can get a ton there, right? Hmm. Kept hitting a pole, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just full auto rip this thing and see what happens. Go back over here where all the pigs spawn. I have noticed that, like, Serpentine is a much worse area than the duty area. I feel like the duty area is bigger and it has more like anomaly spots for artifact farming after an emission. Going to Stillwater? Nice. Well, good luck. But I feel like this zone is much worse than the duty area. I don't know about the Covenant area or the Rise area is pretty big too, it feels like. But I feel like the duty area is massive compared to this one. I guess I just, well, no, that's all fog, so I don't think you can go over there. Okay, I see a dot. I was like, I don't see a dot, but I hear a ping.
Обойди их сбоку, давай!
Yeah, I just feel like this area is the short end of the stick when it comes to just everything. There's a ton of artifact spots in the duty area. Yeah, Expo found out there was fun being had, so they nerfed that shit.
I spotted goofs, gilfnards, and punks.
I wish you could ping stuff without your guy screaming about it, so that if I was near an enemy, they wouldn't hear it. But you know. Is that an Artie? That's two Arties. Little Rose and a Vayner? Huh. Half the time when I find Arties on this guy, it's not with my detector. This thing takes so long to scan. I mean, granted, it's the Berloga. It's fucking, you know, a blue. But still. There's all the snorks. Or the skitters, whatever the hell they're called. Okay, he disappeared. That was interesting. He disappeared too. I feel like that ping... Okay, I see a friendly. But I feel like that ping is a hostile, but I guess there is a friendly right there. 69 out of 80. Which... I don't think this goes anywhere. Oh, what's up, Aspic? How you doing? Oh, god damn it. I forget that you can't go anywhere near that. Can't see shit. What are y'all shooting at?
Cockheads fly.
Man, I'd love for this bio to go away so I can see. Apparently I had a quest I needed to get folders from those. Damn. Can't see fucking shit. There's an Artie up here somewhere. Couple of them actually. Little heart. Another heart. Wait 64 minutes for this thing to scan again. Wait, what are we talking about? Blue's the best middle ground? Of what? I don't remember what I was even talking about at this point. Are we done with mutants or no? No, we still need 5 more. Of course we're not. There's an RDSC visibly. A white rose. There's one up here. It's probably going to be under the bottom of the bridge. Oh, no, it's right here. Where are the snorks? There's one. There's one. 2 more. Nice. Now we need people in the north. $90 limbo. I'm right. I'm getting close to you, bro. I'm at 55 at the moment, and I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, I don't. There's not a lot you can craft with limbo, honestly. Where's this? It's up here, isn't it? Oh, it's right there. Little white scallop. Green scallop. go depot this. We need... I don't know if we're going to finish this weekly today. We have all week, so it really doesn't matter. I just need to do the daily for sure. Because that's a one that I'm going to lose if I don't do it. There's not a lot you can craft with Limbo, man. Which sucks. Apparently I got one of those. That's nice. A little bit of that. Let's do some crafting stuff here. Put our cigarettes away. No. Sell all that plus all these white artifacts. Is that it? 76k from running around just doing that. That's not terrible. Okay, so what do we need to do for our daily? We still need... Oh, we just need to kill some pigs. Okay. What all can you craft with Limbo mats? Like, aside from, I guess, bags? Can you do bags with them, or do those take Noah's mats as well? Where's all the pigs? Alright, done with that. I think we're done with that quest completely. I think you can craft the RSH with Limbo, right? Why don't I stream on Twitch? Because Twitch is a fucking terrible platform. Don't get me wrong, all the streaming platforms have their problems, but Twitch's problems are, in my opinion, worse. They don't have consistent moderation. Like, one creator can do something just completely insane and they won't get banned, and then somebody else can do something that's minor comparatively and they get banned for a week or permabanned. It's just a lot of shit I don't feel like dealing with, honestly. Like, they had one guy recently that was like saying anti-Semitic shit, and he got banned for like less than a week, I think. But then you got somebody who called somebody fat or a whore, and they get banned instantly. So it's just, it's a lot of political shit I don't want to, well, not political, but a lot of politics as far as the streaming platforms go that I don't want to deal with on Twitch. Is that my... Yep, there's my serum. And like I said, all the streaming platforms, Kick, YouTube, Twitch, they all have their problems. But in my opinion, the Twitch ones are worse. So I don't even want to be on there. You thought it was more about the income? No. If it was about income, I could multi-stream. I could stream to Twitch and YouTube. Because I am a affiliate on Twitch. But I don't even want to be on Twitch because of just how the company is. that and streaming is not my main goal. I've been streaming a lot lately, but I'm not going to be a streamer, quote unquote. Like, I'm not going to have a stream schedule. I'll stream randomly here and there, but the majority of the things I'm going to end up doing is making videos. Let's see. So we're up to 230. What's our next big reward? Act tickets. Oh, so it jumps from 250 to 285 and then all the way to 325. I don't get another 2 free tokens until 350. Okay. We've kind of... Oh, yeah, let me look at some... Let me check some stuff right here. What all can you even make with Lim? You can't make those. You can't... You can make the hive. No, you can't. Those are all North mats, but just with the other thing. None of the big containers can be made with Lim mats. All the ones right before can. What about the backpacks? Same. Yeah, you can make this stuff right before.
Запомните, мужики, если кто-то говорит, что все идет по плану, значит или план говно, или вам по ушам ездит.
Pretty much none of the guns, I don't think. The RSH you have to make with Lim. But it takes 16 serum. Like, I'm not going to use serum. I could always make up to the Deagle. Because the rest of this stuff is not expensive. I could technically skip straight to this, but... I've already got the Protecta. Pretty much all these, I'm pretty sure, are going to be... So you can make pretty much every gun right before the Master Guns with Lim mats. The VSSK can only be made with Limansk mats. Ooh, 73 batteries? Damn. I like how this gun just goes into this and it's it. Like, you just got an HK. There's no other. There's really not much I can do with the majority of this. Yeah, I'm kind of at a point now where I'm just trying to get the this stuff done because I'm just kind of waiting on serum. I don't feel like doing the rest of the weeklies tonight because I'm at 1 out of 50. Like, this will kill 49 of these just doing dailies over the next few days. So I'm not going to go too crazy through this. Hey, what's up, Death? How you doing, man? Stream where Woomsy isn't here? Yeah, she hadn't been here in the last couple of them. I do have these 2 quests for outpost control, but I may as well. These are dailies, aren't they? Oh, those are dailies. We're gonna try to take one more outpost because I forgot those are a daily quest. So it's gonna reset. So if I don't do that one more outpost tonight, we'll just lose that progress. So we'll go knock that out. Or try to, anyway. Glad I'm having fun with this dog shit game. Honestly, I'm trying to get to the point where I don't have to log in every day. I mean, aside from logging in to do the 15 dailies to progress through the battle pass or whatnot. Which I'm almost there on this guy, honestly, because all I need on this dude is serum and battle pass. So once I get to the point where I don't need to like be grinding every day on him, just log in, do my daily for the serum and the daily 15 tasks. Maybe a little bit more if, you know, I'm get a free farm in Le Mans. I don't like that double pinging going on here. Where are these people at? Anywho, then I can start actually like recording videos for the other sub factions and things like that. Are there people already on this? There's not. No, they haven't taken it yet. Oh, they're behind me. The 3 ping, but I do have friendlies coming in. You had your breaking point and you're probably finally free of Monolith control. Nice. I do have a lot of other games I want to play, so... My dude, what are you doing? I hate trying to track NPCs in this game because they move so sporadically. When they start sprinting and they just change directions in 0.2 milliseconds. It's annoying, really. The new shotgun's busted? Yeah, that's what I hear. Somebody died way over there. We got a enemy. Two enemies. I might want to back up a little bit. Can they get around and up the other way, or they have to come this way? I was getting ready. I was trying to get around behind them while they were sitting there ADSing this way, but obviously they pushed them and killed them first. This is the most balanced the Outpost PvP has been in a while. Like, there's 3 of us. There were 2 to 3 of them. One just died super early on their part. So, I mean, can't really do anything about that. That's kind of on them. What you shooting at, duh? Did you actually see somebody, or are you just popping shots? I feel like the guy's across the way here. He is. And I think somebody just killed him. Yeah, that guy just pushed him and killed him. Alright, well there's the outpost done. Yeah, I fully expect the what is it, the jackhammer, the whatever the fuck they call the shotgun, the panker. I expect it to get nerfed after the battle pass is over with. They're not going to nerf it before the battle pass is done, because that might not get people to level the battle pass up or swipe their way through to get it. So they'll probably leave it really busted until next season, and then they'll nerf it afterwards. That's that Call of Duty business model. Introduce gun in battle pass, gun's broken, use gun all season, nerf at the beginning of the next season, so that you have to get the new gun from the battle pass. Okay, so at least we're done with that daily. We got 10 kills toward the 50 people shit. No middle ground. Yeah, I mean, it's what... They can't really do much with it. The only thing they could do with it is to make it... Honestly, I don't know how they would fix it without breaking it. If they make it not good at close range, then there's no reason to run it. Because it doesn't do as much damage to mutants as the Protecta, so you wouldn't want to use it over the Protecta for damage. And the Protecta's not... I mean, I guess you could run it in PvP, but it's not going to be viable with all the other super low time to kill guns already in the game. I don't know how you would fix it without breaking it. Higher on... I mean, but if you make it higher on mutants, you kind of make the Protecta no good. I mean, I guess it is a master though, right? I don't know how you would fix it. It's one of those that if you fix it, you might break it to where it's just not even worth using anymore. I really need to start dumping some of this off to the arsenal. Well, see, but it's not an upgraded Protector because it's got a magazine, so the beauty about the Protecta is you can reload bullet at a time and not have to reload the whole mag. So it helps on the reload speed. Okay. Let me double check this guy. I think his daily's done. I just need to do the weekly for the thing. Yeah, we're only at 21 out of 100, but I'm not gonna blaze through this. We'll just get those by doing the dailies. And we have done the daily, right? Yeah, in 2 hours we'll be able to do more, but I'm not gonna be streaming at that point. We got traps, boars, and data. I really don't care about this guy's serum. There's no gun I want to make with him that costs serum. And I think even then, I think I can just buy... I do need to, like, probably buy the serum from the shop with the next 2,500 I get, if I haven't already. Yeah. The next 25,000 points, I may buy serum on this guy. But at the same time, what do I even need serum for? I guess for a new bag or something, but I could slowly get that by doing dailies and weeklies. I may keep gambling on this guy with them instead of buying serum. I don't know. But I think we're going to call it a little early this time. I'm going to play some I'm gonna play some No Man's Sky. I want to do that new... I want to go make some progress on the new expedition, honestly. The Coffin's Insane backpack. I'll probably end up making a backpack on my my NA duty dude. I don't know which one I'm gonna make though. I probably would make the No Man's Peak. Yeah, I want to play some No Man's Sky, dude. I re-downloaded it last night when the servers went down and started playing the... I didn't know there was a new expedition out, so I kind of want to make some progress on that expedition. They added a new ship that's pretty badass. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out. It's been fun. I will see you guys probably late tomorrow night. Hopefully. We'll probably do another round of the dailies, a little bit of grinding. I don't really know what else to grind for. We're kind of just at a point where it's serum now. So, but with that being said, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'll take it easy.